You know, a bird before it had wings.
The spirit of the great goanna lizard have halted an American exploration company in a remote part of Western Australia. Let's join them now as the Ukabalaponga tribesmen brandish their spears and attempt to keep the powerful drilling interests from destroying the bloated giant lizard El Chubasco.
My shoes are rotted to my feet.
It's been about 3 weeks now.
I'm tired of all this smelly rotten stuff all over the place. I think there's some natives in the bushes, but I can't see anything. Can
Show
you?
them no fear, Doctor. We're here on
we'll
a
just keep
scientific
walking ahead.
expedition.
If they see us looking deliberate, they won't bother us.
I don't want their goddamn lizard anyway. Here, do you have it? I don't have it.
Look, there's a chief. I think he wants to talk to you. Oh my God, there's millions of them. Hey, they own this place.
Uncouth foreigners.
Each one has a John Deere tractor t-shirt with a lizard on the front.
Gosh, they have the market completely sewed up, and to think that we hope to make some money out of this. That large...
Look out! Hal, look out! You burned him!
May not have found safety in the water,
Thank
according
gosh,
to
we got that
science
over
journals.
with. Thank Dobbs that we're all here tonight, friends. Yes, friends and neighbors here at the Bob Dobbs Memorial Service.
Thank you, Doctor.
Where we'd be praying for you if you were dead, too. And yes, 2 years in the grave,
Yes, in
J.R.
his
Bob
life,
Dobbs continues to dictate to the
Epop
cult
was a
from
famous
someplace
television
that
repairman
we're not sure.
and a fine father
I owe you
to his
$10,
family.
and I know where you live.
His sons, Bub and
and I'm
Boob,
gonna
will
give your
remember
address
him,
to the Coco Man.
and his beautiful wife,
Thank you, caller.
Connie.
This next song is for you.
Connie Dobbs, it is said, warned Bob not to come here, boys. I don't want to get around before the game. You keep it up, and you will win. That's all right. You run another couple of laps around the room now.
Okay, let's go.
Take this damn
I'm getting Uzi now.
Is this your Uzi?
All Uzi show.
Technology.
This show brought to you by Uzi.
Oh, it slips so easy in your dinner jacket. Yes.
And it has only a few rounds fired on it, and both of them close range.
Yes,
Yeah. Well, you don't have a
well, it's our
microphone. Too
cocktail
bad.
party. We only have it every
Don't have a
now and then,
microphone.
don't
You
you
don't have a
know?
microphone.
Please have a drink, and we'll continue with the cocktail round.
Cocktails?
Yes, that's what we're having. Hot buttered rum martinis, bourbon and bong waters.
That's right. We're here
and,
at the first church and the last laugh.
Oh, yes,
Troll
that
Lounge.
It's your mom calling. It's your mom calling.
It's large and passionate and out of control.
A Telefunken U55.
That's what I thought.
It's bigger than a Telefunken.
I thought that was some sort of electric spark. Well, we have the famous Camille here, who came all the way from her show.
Hold on, I gotta go get her.
Yes, she flew like a spark out of the end of a volcano. I hear she is
Hello,
now.
Camille. Oh, you're looking lovely, Camille.
Thank you very much. You know, it is so late for me.
I know.
You know, this sometimes I
You are
get
a
so
late.
tired.
You are
Not a night person, eh?
No, this is not true, because you know in my country, it is very customary for the girl, you know my cousin, I have a cousin, she's so very sexy little thing.
She's
But
Canadian.
it does not matter, how you say?
Canadian.
Oui, she is Canadian from Canada, et je n'ai pas du tout, oh, I'm so sorry.
Smack her upside the
It does not matter, but I am here for you.
Well, we appreciate and understand your remarks about our great neighbor to the north, but
Why do they call it Canada?
isn't it true? Let me make this absolutely clear and enter this into the record for some others who may be listening, that you are actually related to this Canadian character.
Well, she's related on probably on the Mexican.
No, you know, what the hell are you saying?
You are related to this Canadian citizen who may or may not have adverse claims against the fortunes of the United States.
Do you want to know about her?
Yes,
Well, yes, we need to.
Okay, well, you
what
know, the
o'clock
thing
was it?
is, it is very hot sometimes in the place where she lives, in Canada, and so
Why, I
she
can
does not
see it
wear
now.
much clothes, you know?
The committee will have to take this into
And
consideration.
but the thing is that her b****s are so big that sometimes when she is doing the, you know, the cat, It is too much jump. But that is alright because oui, this is true.
Jumping jack.
Right here on Monster
Even though
Island.
they're not.
These and many other exemplary.
Will be explained Saturday,
Yes,
April 1st.
exactly. They will be present. Actually, they will be there in person at the
We must
world-famed parade, which begins in a departure from the usual parade route from the base of the world-famed Transamerica Pyramid.
It's called the Pointy
But it's called the Pointy Building because it is. There are 3 points to this building, and pointillistically speaking.
One of them points up the street, up Columbus Avenue.
Oh, it does? Oh, that's very interesting. Well, now, suppose you were from out of town and you were taking a BART there. How would you get there? What station would
I'd
you
get off
off
at Daly City.
Daly City? But that place is there every day.
I know. Yeah,
I'm tired of the show. I don't know.
These guys talk forever.
That's too far away.
Okay, well, you get off at the Montgomery Street exit.
Okay.
Walk
Montgomery.
Montgomery Street.
I'm going to
And
go
then you
take a nap
walk
now. I'm very
north
tired.
on Montgomery.
Oh,
I'm
we
so very
bored her to
tired.
tears. Look
We
at
have
those
to all go
tears.
tuck her
Those
in.
Big
Oh,
tears.
don't. Please, no, do not touch me there.
Okay.
Please, no.
Okay, well, come on.
Please,
at
please
that
do
reaction.
not stop. No, no.
You need some adjusting, that's all.
That's
No,
right.
it's
This
just-
will
Adjustment.
ease the
Can you give me my
gravitational
pillow,
strains.
please?
You
Can you
haven't
give me
done
my
the radio
pillow?
show for a while, so we need to adjust you. So here, okay, try this one.
Oh, no,
And
no,
just
that-
try these
no.
cassettes. No, we don't have a
No,
pillow.
please,
Try the
no.
cassettes.
Please.
You'll learn to like it. Trust us.
I cannot, please, no.
No,
I
no,
just want
no.
to take a little nap, perhaps close my eyes for a few minutes. You know, it is not that hard. I do not think.
Okay, I'll put this cotton ball on top.
Okay, let's try it.
Ready? And 2, 3, 4. Kick and lift and push it.
That's cute.
I cannot do aerobics tonight. You know, I am too tired. I'm going to take a little bit
Aerobics,
of
indeed.
nap.
Aerobics. So, what part of Quebecois are you from?
I'm not from Quebecois. You know, I'm from the another part. It is a small country off the coast of Yugoslavia.
And that country is?
Flankensflöter.
It's little. It's little.
Flankensflöter.
Flagenflutel, a little country called Flagenflutel.
Tiny principality,
Flagenfluter.
tiny
Flagenflutel.
duchy, rather, of Flagenfluter.
Flagenflöter.
Oh, excuse me. Flagenflutel.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
Bitte, bitte. And suddenly, we're over the Alps.
Eine Benik, eine Blavik.
That was great, you guys. I felt like I was flying.
Yeah. This is true, yeah.
Okay, so 848-4425. You can talk to the
Carlos, because I have a few questions.
Yes.
I have a few things that I've really
No, she
been...
had. Okay, what do you have questions
You
or do
want
you have
to
answers?
ask questions or you want to
I
answer
have
questions?
a lot of answers, but
Okay, she's
I
got answers, so
also
call
have
848-4425.
questions. I have a lot of questions that one, which I hope someone someone out there, if there's anybody out there listening, if they could just
Anybody?
answer this simple question.
Anybody
for me.
there? Anybody? Answer that question. Ready? Here we go. Call
The question-
listeners. Listen.
I have a couple of them.
Listen. Here's the job. Okay,
This-
number
this is
one
making me nervous.
Yeah. First of all,
is.
I want to know why we have to go to work so early in the morning.
Okay, number one, listener, if you're listening, then you have to become a caller. Now, all listeners become callers now to answer the question, why do we have to get up so early in the morning to go to work?
I mean,
There's a little
and here's our
some
first
works-
caller now.
now on the board.
Some works, no, we don't have to do that. But why on most works you have to get up early in the morning, and I don't like it.
Of course, the
I think it makes
subgenius
people
answer
grumpy.
is that the conspiracy.
You do not have to do anything. And remember, you do not have to do anything.
Oh yeah, I like this. Yeah, that is so very not. You know, he answered it for me.
You did. Okay, so you got
I
another
feel. Hold on,
Better?
big
What a
monkey
show.
off the
Oh,
bat.
off the back. Next
See,
question.
these are
Okay, the next question that I have for our online listeners.
online. Well, they might well be. Yes,
Well,
they're getting.
Whatever,
They're standing
okay?
in line
line.
I've been doing a lot of.
to listen to this
You know
broadcast.
what, you guys? I've got a
We
full
are going on the
schedule
net,
here.
not the
Okay,
web, on
I'm
the net.
going on David Letterman next week. Okay.
You
just-
are?
Yeah.
Boy,
okay.
that'll be a show
I
to
can't.
tape.
You know, I do an online show here, a radio show there. I've got a tight schedule. My bookers.
So we'll loosen it up a little bit.
That's exactly
Unbutton
the
it.
question.
If you got a tight schedule, unbutton it a
And
little
I'm gonna
bit.
take it off my
right.
tight
Better.
Oh, yes.
all the better. Oh,
Yes,
Oh,
continue
we're
to be
feeling better now.
inspired like that.
So, basically, my next question has a little something to do with kissing.
Listener, are you listening to the next question? Here he is. Here's the next question. Listener?
question is, did you call me a he?
Who?
Look, I just took off my jacket. I'm not a
I think
he.
he said heat.
You know she's right.
Heat.
Listener, trust me, it's heat. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, listener,
What was
here's
my
the
next question?
Number
oh yeah,
two.
about
Number
kissing.
Two. Yeah.
Number 2 is I want to know why some guys just put their tongue in your mouth right off.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to do that.
not right off.
No, slow and seductive.
Okay, so
Work it and slowly.
listener, there it is. Okay,
There's
here's
my
and
answer.
here comes the
And
answer
here
now.
they come.
Here comes the answer.
Avalanche of
Stampeding
jittering
through the
callers.
fog.
Listener, you're now a caller.
Do you have an answer for me, caller listener?
First, I have a question.
Oh God.
What time do you...
Wait, hold on. Wait, did I ask for a question? No, I asked for an answer. If you're not going to answer... Okay.
Think fast.
Because
Yeah, why?
it's the French thing to do.
Oh, it's a French thing!
It is, how you say,
Ah.
French.
Okay, thanks so much. Okay, what's your question? I feel better
What
now.
time
that
do you
I know.
get off?
Oh, baby, I get off every day.
Oh, that's the spirit.
How about
Yeah,
you?
That's a good answer. It's damp
The
in
shower.
here,
Are
and
you
It's all
sad?
wet.
yes,
It's an all wet show, I
It
think.
slows the responses. The high humidity.
Oh man. I gotta
Caller,
stand on the chair. I gotta get up on the chair. I'm not. I'm
Just
open toe
take a
shoes.
deep breath.
Okay, let's all do a little ohms. I
We
think we
can
need
ohm
to
till the cows come
Ohms,
home.
ohms,
What,
and
ready, 2,
ohms,
3?
and ohms, and ohms. Listening
There it was, I was done. Do you feel better? Do you feel
Yes,
it?
actually, the energy was quite cleansing. I feel.
And the water is getting,
Deeper,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm getting used to it actually.
Yeah,
How are
the
your feet?
temperature
Mine are a
is
little
far more.
cold.
I got the open toe thing on here, and it's not really working.
Ooh, God, wow, it's really coming in now.
I know.
Well, we'll just have to keep our heads above the surging
Is there a station
billows.
manager around or something? Because I'm a little worried.
Oh, I thought
I'm
you were the station
Sunk
manager.
a long time ago.
My knees are getting covered now with water, and
I didn't know you had a niece.
yeah, she's
Well,
dead under the water,
oh, how
and
terrible.
can't. Is someone gonna turn the water off? I mean, I don't mind. I'm a little bit.
The janitors have all gone home. I don't know
Oh
who's going
my
to go up
God.
there, and if
Oh
they
my
think it's
God.
me, they got another thing coming.
Oh my God. Oh wait. Okay. Oh my God. Wait. You know what? I need to figure out where the water. Do you know where the water's coming from?
Well, they say it comes from the Vale of the Seven Leprechauns.
That's where it comes from.
A mighty fountain momently is forced, and midst whose swift, half-intermitted burst, huge fragments vaulted like
that
rebounding hail.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh God. Tell me more about the
And
leprechauns.
mid these dancing rocks at once and ever it flung up momently the sacred river.
Oh, river. Yeah. Tell me more about the river.
Well, now, leprechauns are easily recognizable by their clothing and habits. Unlike the trooping fairies who wear green jackets, the solitary leprechaun wears a red coat with 7
Oh,
rows
yeah,
of
what's
buttons
he
with 7
wearing?
buttons in each row.
What's he got on?
In Ulster,
What
in the
kind of
far
shoes is
north
he
of
wearing?
Ireland, the leprechauns wear pointy shoes and hats.
Ah,
Now, the southern
tats.
leprechauns regularly have a white owl's feather in their wee
Tickle
red
me,
cloth.
tickle me with your feather, bad boy.
Their tiny little hands cover every inch, and their wiggling feelers creep into every shadow. The leprechauns are mainly mischievous, but can be quite nasty if surprised by a human trying to capture them.
Nasty leprechaun.
They are
bad,
prone to
nasty
leaping in the air, balancing on the point of their hats with their heels in the air, and committing a sexual indiscretion.
No, don't.
This fairy is among the tallest of the Irish sprites, standing between 2 and 3 feet high when engorged. The leprechaun is the fairy shoemaker and is usually seen with the tools of its trade, an awl and shoe nails, bedad.
Oh, nail me, baby. Oh, God.
With the wee tap end of his tiny hammer, he can nail you to the ground and have his way with you.
Oh, God. Leprechaun.
That would be something. Oh, this is terrible. Why did the show have to Oh boy, it
That's
just shows
the
that
luck of the Irish.
eternal vigilance is the price
I
of.
can't believe I'm so broke.
That,
They're talking about
bear
another.
up, buck up, old man. It couldn't be helped.
They're not talking about somebody else's parade. They're not talking about mine. April 1st, noon at the Pointy Building. That's right.
Yes,
Come
that's
on
no
down.
parade of little sprites hopping over the hollyhocks. That's the lusty tramp of the rambunctious rogues who show up every year to make St. Stupid's Day the memorable thing it is.
Next.
Can I have a bit of water?
You know, she used to be with all these scientists, and then she took a powder,
Right.
and now she's working in her own secret
Yeah,
place.
right, that's right. I bet you'd like to know what I'm doing for money, wouldn't you?
Well, you know, many people have different theories, but... Oh, yeah, well, I see by our music our time is nearly over, but it's been wonderful having you here.
Oh no, it's not true, is it?
No, it's completely untrue.
I have another question.
Listener,
All right,
listener.
let her
prepare-
roll,
prepare
batten
listener
down the
to become
hatches.
call-
Okay, I want to know why Berkeley has so many E's. I want to know
Why
You like
Berkeley
e-trading and
has so many E's.
commerce and
B-E-R-K-E-L-E-Y-E. You're famous for one day only.
Hi, do you know why Berkeley has so many E's?
Yes, I do. And the reason why Berkeley has so many E's because there's a Marky D and a Davy D.
All right.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
kissed him one time.
For real?
And then his hat off.
We must have given him a
And
whopper
his
of a
glasses came
smack.
off.
And so
And,
we are getting ready to leave the parade ground. Oops, just a
hello?
moment.
Hello?
Yeah, so I kissed him and his hat fell off and his glasses fell off.
For
My
real?
wig fell
Yeah,
off.
and I was looking at him and I was like, he looks a lot different with his hat and his glasses off.
Oh.
But
So we all stared.
And we all care about
And then
this.
we all freaked.
We all
no,
met
you
icy
know,
stairs
I
and
thought you did,
tripped
care.
and stumbled all the way
You
down.
told me you did.
No, I didn't. You got me confused.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Buddy, you
no,
aren't the only
yeah.
one.
Uh-oh, we're...
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I got you.
We're getting another communication breakup again.
Not another
Abused
one.
and
No.
Please
confused.
don't break up with me. Please don't. I really like you a lot, and I.
When you get home, like later, like after the show here,
Oh, wait a minute. No.
Boing.
yeah.
Are you
look at
ready for that?
How unsightly.
Am I ready?
Yeah.
Always, all the
Does it
time.
every time.
Go ahead, caller.
Screaming?
No,
Betty Bubbles.
Let's go into that.
Yes.
What does the screaming
Here's
do?
someone talking about Betty Bubbles.
Sir?
That's someone
Betty
else.
Bubbles.
Can you tell me a little bit about how you felt while I was screaming? And was it a good thing? Did you feel enticed? Did you feel
Will you have to send
just tell me what was
clothing to the
going through
laundry?
your head. That?
That
I guess we
heavy
get that
breathing.
communicate. His break. He's
kidding,
probably got a
just
cell
kidding,
phone.
just kidding.
Okay.
At least a heavy cellulite phone.
Excuse me, go ahead.
It's Vince Ritter.
Svens?
Yes.
Oh yeah, how are ya?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Is it
Yeah,
really
good to
Spence?
know,
It's been a long time.
Yeah. But that's alright, because time between us is like water in the.
Indeed.
Water in the parket.
Water in the
But
park.
where you have your car? It's where I park it.
Alright then, are you going to do something for us tonight?
When you're in the
Oh, I want
Arctic
to
and you
I want to answer your question
unbutton,
About
uh,
Berkeley?
and
About
you
why there's
you
so
get
many
water in
E's.
the park.
Why?
In Berkeley, why is that?
Because the real pronunciation is Berkeley.
Berkeley, that's true, isn't it?
And Berkeley.
So you could do an Irish girl or a French
Not.
girl.
Whatever, man. I got it all tonight.
Very good.
I'm
And
channeling.
to listen to any nationality.
To listen to any nationality. Like I could pretty much do an orgasm in any nationality.
Any nationality.
Yeah, you wanna hear one?
Can you do Senegalese?
No, that's a good one. No. Sorry. But
That's okay.
but you know what my favorite one is?
What's that?
The Japanese. Yeah. It's
She's
good.
going to
That's
be
it,
turning
that's it. You
Japanese
just did it.
in just a moment.
Yeah, that's it.
You might do it.
You're ruining my shtick, dude.
I'm your manager back here.
Yeah, you're real cool, man.
Please deposit your credit card for another 15
Don't you
minutes.
think I know about
I'm trying to help our audience understand what's going on here.
This is the KPFA's new fundraising technique. Okay, you want to give me your number? Okay, pledge pal now.
Send it on in.
And we're gonna send the pledge wagon over to collect it
So,
before
caller, are
she
you still
continues
there?
to talk.
Yes,
to us.
yes.
Are you from Senegal?
No, but
He is cynical.
You're not cynical.
I am cynical.
He is
Oh.
cynical. You
You're
can.
not-
He's not
if you're not paying
cynical.
attention.
No, no, no.
So do you know what a cynically orgasm sounds like?
Senegalese orgasms.
Sort of like centipedes galloping through crushed walnuts.
Ah, exactly.
Yeah, give us some water.
But in other nations of the earth, it may be expressed in a number of different ways.
Like
Yes.
Dough?
It may even encounter one of the giant molecular clouds.
For real.
Vast expanses of gas molecules and dust.
No
That
way.
are strung out along the spiral
Oh man,
arms of
I've
the
been
Milky
strung out
Way
before. Have you
galaxy.
ever been
once,
strung out?
once.
They can
for
have
like
the mass
55
of
years.
a million suns.
Once for just that one
Not just
time.
once, but it lasted 55 years.
Whoa.
If our
It's just
sun
coming off it now.
encounters such a cloud, the gravitational
Hey, you
pull
know,
will deflect
clouds
the
bum me
paths
out
of
sometimes.
comets in the
Yeah,
solar system
I looked at clouds that way.
and
Did
send
you?
many of them plummeting toward the earth.
Just get like ice cream.
Yeah, yeah. Fluff,
Strawberry,
mhm.
chocolate, or ginger?
Ponies.
I
Yeah,
like
ponies,
Ponies, a lot
in
of
the air.
Playing
Ponies
the
in the air.
ponies again.
And then you said to yourself that sometimes you just don't know.
You know, yeah, you kind of like, I know, but you know, that cloud looks like, that
Yeah,
cloud
but,
looks like something else. you
but
know?
then you think to yourself, do I know anything?
And why bother?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, and
But
here
then
I,
it all makes sense when you see
know.
that
yeah, but then
that you cut that.
yeah, once you
hangnail.
accept that, if you accept it, you know,
Right.
and then you don't, it then doesn't make any difference because then you realize
And
that
then-
you know if you're up late listening to radio like this, I mean, what's the point?
I know exactly. And you have the inner peace.
I mean, gab a lot. Cold showers work too.
I can think of a lot worse things. Like, can you imagine if you had to clean out the sewers? That'd be bad.
And
9
it wouldn't
hours a
be
day.
aerobic exercise either.
No,
So
not
the
like my cousin.
The Japanese one, huh?
Yeah, was that a little too much for you? Huh?
Caller, you're going to be at where are you going to be Saturday?
Did I miss
at
it?
noon?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to a party later, but
A
noon.
party?
Noon?
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 Noon. No,
Gosh.
no, the party starts later, but noon? Oh.
Are you the Senegalese guy?
Get up
Yeah.
at the crack of noon
yes,
and march
yes,
yourself to the
Saturday.
base of the
I think
You
you
Transamerica
sounded so
Pyramid.
different.
You gotta
Are
be
you
at the
doing
pyramid.
accents on me?
You should be at the pyramid at noon.
Everyone's going
The
to be at the
Pointy
pyramid,
Building.
man.
Two accents
The
back.
pyramid.
Only my American one.
The
Yeah.
pyramid.
Pointy building at noon. Okay, you know where that is?
I've been there many times.
Be there at
Nothing
noon.
Picking up, yes.
Okay, be there at noon.
Noon.
Saturday.
Noon.
That's it.
Noon.
It's simple.
Lockdown.
It's simple. It's
When
effective. Fast
noon
acting,
lies heavy
and
on flour
it
and
makes its own
tree.
sauce.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's really nothing else that you should be doing at that very moment
That's
but
right.
being at the Pointy Building.
Yes.
Because, you know,
Otherwise, I'd be in bed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
but that's dumb.
Yeah. Be at the Pointy building at noon
Not
or
necessarily.
be in bed.
What day is this again?
Saturday.
Right. Is that
It's-
April day?
April.
Foof.
April Fool's, yes.
And what
April
should we wear again?
Something. Something
Sassy?
sassy.
And how about
Me no savvy, sassy. Tom.
Sassy is from a French.
how no savvy sassy?
Yeah, a French idea of fashion, which is to
On
kind
peut
of like
sasson?
to reveal more than conceal with the intent to appeal.
Ça sent fashion?
I think that's it,
Yeah,
isn't it?
the sense of
Sassy.
fashion that he has, the poisson fashion.
Impossible.
N'a pas la
He's
sautou?
so completely
Kill
fashionable.
Oh, putain.
Un peu léger.
That's the
Can I
almost the
quack?
justice,
Wait.
because the fashion is
Oh, no, no, no. You know,
Every
it is
minute,
nothing new.
it's
It is
new.
nothing new. It is nothing. It is a blah, blah,
Oh,
blah,
All I
blah.
want to do is I bring my bicycle.
not the justice.
Bring the bicycle, absolutely, and you're gonna wear a bicycle helmet, so decorate the bicycle helmet.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Not you.
Yes, you have to stand by.
Yeah, sit over there.
I want to know what do you think about glitter? I mean,
Glitter. Okay, glitter can.
Wow.
Okay, only in 10-pound lots.
okay.
Well, we know the many wonderful things you've done with glitter in the past.
Over
so.
the years.
A lot of glitter.
Yes, so-
Like
I've
imagine a
sparkled.
trail of glitter all the way up the street, all the way
That's how you
into the
could
park.
found me.
So so when the thing is over in the
Right
park
there's
and
the
Washington
band
Square Park,
music.
you can find your way
My way
back to the
back.
pyramid.
Oh my God, that's so perfect. I
You'll
love
see the light
We here at the
glittering on
church
it
are
like
here
mica.
for you. We're here to take care of your parade problems. So call in 848-4425. Live bishops are standing by to take your call about your parade problem. So come on down,
and an
caller.
empress.
That's 848-4425 in the 510
And the Empress of
area
Sassy
code.
That's right.
is here.
The Empress,
The Empress
Sassy's
is
in the
Sassy.
house.
That's the Public Evidence
That's right.
Show.
The Empress
All
of
talk,
Sassy is
no
here.
Now, not everybody knows what he does in his secret lab. laboratory, but we do know that he
Filter.
releases puzzling evidence so that
Right.
John can grow strong and firm.
That's the thing that
Right.
always gets me.
Right. Caller, did you get the inner piece?
Are you going to talk about crackers?
What?
And
Crackers?
poor white trash.
We're going to talk about wrestling and a little bit of everything.
Wrestling,
About religion.
women
You talk
versus
about
the
religion?
Aztec mummy.
Religion. Can you talk about religion?
About religion?
Yeah.
We can talk about religion, yeah.
Are we going to talk about glitter?
What, glitter?
Kitty glitter. The kitty glitter. The first church of kitty glitter.
You're getting further and further behind.
Closer and closer to the truth.
Glitter's really pretty,
talk
huh?
Do you have an email?
A glittersaurus.
Or do you have like a phone number I can get a hold of you like later?
Get a hold of her later.
Get a hold of
my
her.
God.
now I heard that one before.
Here's the number. 6.
You're not allowed to listen to me anymore. I wasn't
frat
talking
boy all the
about
time.
that kind of stuff.
Blinking off all over Berkeley.
Blinking
Ding, ding,
idiots.
ding, ding, ding.
Gosh, these are the most calls we've ever gotten, guys. What do you
That's 'cause
think's matter?
You got
Wished
some
I had me a
bleep, bleep, bleep,
magnifying
bleep,
glass
bleep
to
on
on the
the
air.
read this tiny print.
It works every time, folks.
I must be
Get some bleep peanut butter.
Passing
bleep,
out.
bleep, bleep, bleep,
Swooning.
toast, bleep, 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 bleep.
my head
Get,
everything-
you
You
know?
know, you should tell them about
spinning round and round.
Yeah, I should actually.
Is this a dream?
Before our
A nightmare?
Yeah, so if anybody, it didn't really work tonight, but I have another show before this show, and it's not
So
a radio
many
show.
shows.
It's on the
So
webnet.
many it's a web show.
Webnet.
So if any of you want to actually see what I look like,
That's on there?
sometimes I pluck my nose hairs on the show, so you can watch that, and it's pretty
With
cool.
a special nostril hair cam.
Yeah, and it's called Honeypot, and it's on www.rybread, and that's not the typical rye. It's WRYBREA.
I get it.
BREA to the D, rybread.com.
Rybread.com. How's your ISP, honey?
My ISP is
Oh, gosh. Well, when you put it through an action like that, for, you know.
I know, I can't be abusing my ISP
Oh,
like that.
no. The broadband width, is going to just shrink right up on you.
I hear
Is there somebody
Chaosmic
knocking?
Kitty is heading for the
Kanaka?
St. Stupid's Day Parade too. She plans to be there with her
That's
cohort.
right.
He just said it was shrink wrapped.
22nd annual. She'll be there at the 22nd annual St. See if you can pick her out
Yeah.
by, well, just let's
By
use
the
this
short
keyword,
hairs.
glitter.
Oh,
Right,
yes.
right.
Glitter.
Essentially, yeah.
Let's just say
If
glitter,
you want
okay?
to find me, all you have to do is follow the glitter trail.
Follow the glitter trail.
Yeah.
And
All the way to Glitterville.
Yeah.
You smell good. You smell like a man.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
And
I'm very happy.
Even
Wait,
the
caller,
caller.
wait, you're in between us. Now
Caller's
get out of
getting
bed.
cuddly.
Yeah, the color's
Stop being in
kinda
between
cute.
us.
Uh-huh. What do you got in mind?
Talking to a person who doesn't even exist. This is radio.
Exactly. I'm all a figment of your imagination.
A radical radio solution, and now that being
Suckered in another one.
Sucker!
Okay, now look in your pants pocket. We have your wallet. Well, you were talking to the girl. We stole your ID.
Yeah,
let's just
come
see
on, let's
what's in
go,
here.
boys. Let's get some more wallets.
Blame it on the gypsies. Blame it on the gypsies.
Call 848-4425 to lose your wallet.
in the 510 area code, you can lose a lot of wallets.
So, are you
The
happy
glitter
that
goes
I'm
like
here? Doug?
The modes wherein we all kind of like relate to one another on more sexual level. You know.
Exactly.
Well, that
That's
must
really what
have
it comes down
happened
to.
to these age-old prehistoric armadillos.
And if you're a drunk flat boy laying on the floor, kind of with
A
one
flat
ear
boy,
cocked
yes.
towards the radio, thinking maybe I could relate to this chick on the radio, and you're crawling towards the telephone, give up. Forget about it, frat boy. Just
Hey,
roll
come
over
on, you guys. I
and
need
fall
some
asleep
action.
in your own
What are you
puke.
talking about? I can't believe that you're...
Sorry.
You know what?
I'm sorry. We don't allow
It's been
frat
a
boys
long
on there.
time since
I
I've
know,
had a
too
date,
bad.
and now
Yes.
She is so
Yeah.
old. You
I
can't
think I'm
believe
gonna
it.
give you on... You think there are thousands
Besides,
of people watching.
she sounds lovely, but is actually a ghastly
yeah.
hag with
Yeah,
only
she-
one tooth.
Oh, hideous creature.
Long nose and
Hideous.
chin that
No,
come
it's
together like
hair out to there. It's
nutcrackers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the eyes that roll back in her head.
Yes, and the
nostrils
horrible
snorting.
wobbling
Oh, like
hump
Hey,
on the
now,
back.
stop
ear hair
talking about
down
me
to her
like
shoulders.
And a terrible
awful
case
pervy.
of acne.
Yes,
Yeah,
college
why
boys,
don't you
yes.
just order a pizza, and then when the pizza boy comes, well, you
I
know,
did
you
that
do what
last
comes
week.
naturally. And
He was fine.
oh,
Pizza
see,
boy.
what they say about pizza boys, it's true.
Was he lucky?
No. Yeah, he was lucky. You want to know what I came to the door in?
Yeah.
What?
I was wearing this little number that I
We're
got.
programmed to say, yeah.
No, it was a little number that I got when I was doing my little camp a couple years ago.
Oh, the nun camp you're at.
Yeah, I was wearing that
Religious
nun
camp.
habit.
Yeah, that
The
Nun
real short
habit?
one.
Yeah, oh, the short habit.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Lucky he
talking
wasn't
about?
Catholic.
Yeah.
No.
Tough habit to give up.
So she was wearing a nun's outfit. I bet you weren't expecting to hear that, listeners. I bet you had something slightly more salacious in mind.
So, yeah, look to your own fantasies.
Yeah, she
there.
came to the door in a suit of 3-inch thick armor. Yeah, I bet you didn't expect that.
Pizza.
Man.
Hi,
Was
have
I-
you got my pizza?
It was even X-ray proof.
What kind is it?
Extra anchovy.
I love
Snakes and anchovies?
Snakes and anchovies? Yeah, bring it on, baby.
Somewhat serpentine pizza, but
Extra.
Snake pizza's here, ma'am.
that's Snake Plissken.
Pliskin?
Wait, armadillo pizza's here, ma'am.
I love armadillo pizza.
Let's put it there on the ante.
Me and armadillo pizza, we get along real well. Here's your $20, Sonny. Take a hike.
But I thought the whole idea
Harold,
was
the
I thought you were
armadillo
gonna
pizza's
trap
here.
the pizza.
No, she has to touch it with her boot.
Oh my
I don't know why
God.
you have to make her do
only
stuff
way.
like
All
that.
day long,
Get up.
I'm working for you, Harold. You know
If you
how it's been
loved
40
me,
years since
if you
you've worked.
loved me, you
Can't you
touched.
feel the love?
Pizza?
Is that armadillo pizza?
Can't
Is
you
that an
feel the
armadillo
pizza in
pizza?
here? I taste
Four
the pizza.
kids, four
Taste
beautiful
the
kids I've
pizza,
given you,
pizza,
Harold.
You know I break out with an armadillo
He's
pizza.
breaking out for
I told you we should have had a writer on this show. I told you.
They cost too much, okay? We can't afford that.
Oh,
we
man,
can only
we-
afford to put the good.
Okay,
Here
tune
now,
in.
out
Tune in
with it,
next
man.
week. Tune in next week to find out if the remote gets touched with the boot, as we do with the next installment of
so
As
she
the
can touch
World.
boot. Big deal. I can touch my boot.
That's it, that's it.
Oh, good lord! Someone get
Just
a
loop that and use
napkin.
it for the sex scene.
Good night, Blanche.
And so we close the curtain once again on the Snoddergrass family.
Harold and Blanche.
Snoddergrass.
As the thunderous snoring comes from the bedroom. Oh, she's too heavy, kids. Just leave her right there. We'll see if there's anything good on TV. Anyone want some microwave popcorn? Then giant swamp insect.
You listen to the same radio we are, lady. Excuse me. Excuse me, I can see your license. You have a license to listen.
I got a license to ill.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, does anybody know, I want to know, so when the flowers, when it's springtime,
Flowers.
Yeah, right.
flowers,
Okay.
in the
Science
springtime,
questions.
how
I
do
love
they
science
know when to come out?
The genetic makeup includes within the
They don't all wear
ribonucleic
makeup, just some
strand
wear makeup.
a genome that is
cute little garden
temporally
genome. He's out there.
arranged to
Those are cute
respond
ones.
to
The
a
clay
passage
ones?
of time, but time is only just a matter of change. So within this genome of the RNA of the deoxyribonucleic
Nice.
it has a
Bioploxanuclein.
yeah, it's
think
basically
you're turning
it's a
her
chemical. It's a chemical thing. It's a chemical
Oh,
thing that
yeah.
allows the estrogenic release.
Oh God!
And it comes
tell
out
me
here.
More.
Yes, it just busts out right out of the ground. It's
Tell me about the
astonishing.
glyconuclei.
You wouldn't
Oh
believe
yeah.
it.
The nuclei AIO.
You see, there's a little busy fellow in
Oh,
that nucleus,
glyconuclei.
a little fellow known as chlorophyll.
Hi, I'm Mr. Cellulose.
Yeah, man, you know what time it is?
It's
Time for you to be in bed.
Punk.
What punk?
You don't need to bring your
No, step over here. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on over here. Come on over here. No, step over here, punk. Come on. I got it for you, pal. Come on.
What a pathetic punk.
Go into my pocket. Don't make me go to my pocket.
That's right. Don't make me open a can of whoop ass on you.
Okay.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Because you know what?
Another frat
we
boy.
turn you off, brother.
That's right. Another drunk frat boy crawled to the phone, made it to the
That's
phone,
the
and thought he
problem
could
with Berkeley.
interrelate with his late night
You know, I think
babble
the
show.
thing is that we woke him up.
Is it?
But how is
Yeah.
that possible? Let's not assume too much.
So essentially, he needs to turn off his punk-ass radio.
Exactly.
Turn off the punk ass
It's too
radio.
good
You
for
know
him.
what?
You don't
All right,
understand it
kid,
anyway.
You need to turn off your punk-ass radio.
You can't see no booty on the radio,
That's
so
what I'm
turn
saying.
it off.
This ain't no booty call. You need to just turn off your radio. Okay? That's all I gotta say about that.
Thank you. Next caller, please.
So,
Yeah.
I want
next
to
question,
know,
please.
how many people do you think are going to show up for the St. Stupid Parade?
I think,
vast
there
crowd.
are, let's see, how many members in the church are there? There's 6.5, no, 6.5, 6.6 billion people in the church. So I think it's going to be crowded. So with 6 billion people showing up, you figure probably, 500 million people are not going to show up.
It's a large crowd. They stream through the downtown area, disrupting traffic, and it's an astonishing sight.
They kind of overwhelm the cappuccino places. and,
Cappuccino.
Now, I did speak to Chaosmic Kitty, and she is planning a tumultuous appearance at this event.
Oh, she will be tastefully attired, I'm sure.
We were just
And
watching her in the
demeanor,
slideshow of the
her
St. Stephen's
demeanor,
Day
I
Parade
think,
earlier.
will bring honor
Sliding,
and
backsliding.
to our church. So you're already a member, listener. So you might as well show up.
That's right, like the the first church of the Church of the Subjaner. You are a member of that too, whether or not
We
you
all
choose to
are.
be.
We are the sergeants in the
Everyone
Church of
is a member except
Subhanor.
for Janer, who cannot be a member.
So now
Yes.
we're high over Berkeley.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Soothing
Look
on
at those
love
tiny
radio.
lights down there. Well, I'm glad that the love is sufficient to
Yes,
float
put the
all of
book
us.
in the door of the spacecraft so all the air gets out.
You know,
and
if
we
the
die.
love runs out, we're going
I'll
to
let
land
you
and
back
land
in.
hard.
Don't you worry.
Hey, it stopped.
You know what? That wasn't fun for me.
And when you put out beer for them, they die happy.
Yeah, they do. Where are you going, Joey?
He didn't want to hear the end of the legend of the bridal chamber.
for the next radio show.
You know the scene in the trash compactor where Han Solo is yelling at Leia and he's telling her, "Get on top of it!"
Yeah, that.
Yeah, what?
That turned
That's
me
what we
on.
call
And
foreshadowing.
she says, "I'm trying."
Are you,
That
you're
also
saying
is
there's some
foreshadowing.
second track here?
That's
There's
foreshadowing.
some subliminal
Screenwriters
suggestion,
put that in
perhaps?
all the time. It's like an echo of their future life
Yeah, as if screenwriters had a future life.
in all their lovable simplicity.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I still do that.
Yeah. I know.
I remember
That's
the
how
first
radio
time they
is,
came.
Sorry about that. That was
In
a little
radio.
abrasive.
Well,
Here we go,
Only
lowering ourselves
bracing
into the
it's
radio
in the-
soup.
nice and warm. The delicious embrace of radio soup.
Is that the hot springs?
Yeah,
bubbling up?
exactly.
You can hear them bubble.
You're at Trago. the Trago.
Trago's a pit. You know why they actually have those weird little hot springs like Trago?
To
Because
fool
when
the
the
tourists.
pioneers came through the playa, over the playa, they needed somewhere to water their horses, and so they dug those big ditches.
And those places
so
used to
that
be-
the water would cool off.
And there were dead animals for miles, apparently. Dead
Yeah,
oxen
well,
and
yeah.
junk and stuff that people throwing out their anvils that they finally
That's
gave up.
what Hal does when he goes out to the desert at Burning Man. I've heard is
Oh,
he
yeah?
takes a shovel and digs up the dead oxen.
They have to be examined. Be sure that they're really dead.
Yeah.
Life has left them utterly.
Wow, look.
I
There
submit
he
them to a
goes.
series of tests.
You think he doesn't have any water? Why is he just hiking out
I
there with
don't
that
know.
I
shovel?
don't need water.
I don't know, but
I don't need sleep.
you want to hit acid?
Okay. Can you come
There
on
you go.
instantly?
Yeah, right. Can you feel it?
Wow.
Oh my God! Wait, hold
God,
on.
let's go
Oh
over
my
to
God.
Rave Camp and see what's happening
let's
there.
Totally go to rave camp. Okay, wait. I don't want to walk all the
Thudding
way
away
out
out in
there,
the
though.
desert.
Well, here, climb on.
Oh my God, you're so great. Where'd you get this camel?
It's radio.
Yes, he walked a mile for it.
Anything can happen.
You keep ruining the fantasy. I'm
Went
gonna bring it
over
back
the
up.
desert, under the...
But that's kind of like the show. Oh, you don't like Rave Camp? Okay. Well, I'm
No.
down off the acid
No,
for a
I
moment.
love
Just for a
rave
minute,
camp.
though.
I love rave camp. And in fact, I'm gonna take off all my clothes and dance naked because I'm a Burning Man
that's what
and
you
I
do
can.
at Rave Camp. Yeah.
And it's warm enough outside. Woo! I'm
And you
feeling
can
it.
you dance naked
Oh,
for
man,
over 14 hours.
I'm like, I think I'm peaking. I think I'm totally peaking.
Yeah.
Are you peaking?
Almost. I was about to.
You know, the thing is, Sometimes I like to
Peeking
put my
man.
acid on the peeps,
Yeah.
and then I peek on the peeps.
Tink, tink.
That's like
Went
the
away.
chocolate bunny in the drawer that was abandoned for many years.
And then you eat it, and it doesn't taste very good anymore.
And then you feel badly about the little bunny soul that you've just
Bunny
chopped in
soul
half with the
dead.
one bite, because now you've thrown away its little butt because it doesn't taste very
Well,
good.
everybody has
Bunny
trouble.
butt.
But we'll give him trouble going into the spirit world.
Bunny ass.
Yeah, that is a problem. All the little peeps that die for you that go back to.
They say
peep
not to
heaven.
get the little peeps, you know, and the little bunnies.
Do you eat their
because
little eyes? Can you eat the whole of the
I
peep?
eat them all. Hey, do we have a caller?
Yes.
I don't know. What little
We
caller?
have a blinking
No,
light
those are
in
little,
the distance.
little former
Hi,
caller
you're
souls.
on-
They're little echoes of
They're
You're
callers.
on
glowworms.
But
the
new callers may
Puzzling
call.
Evidence show.
848.
The
You know,
numbers,
it's true. All your evidence is really puzzling to me.
Oh, look at him blinking. So
What a
shines
cute
good
little
deed
shiny
in a naughty
caller.
world.
Hello? You're
Yeah,
gonna-
talk to that girl.
That
State
girl.
short question, please.
Okay, any question about the show That Girl? Go ahead.
You can talk to a wonderful live.
Do you remember what years it was on? In original, not in rerun.
What are you guys talking about?
The show That
What are
Girl.
you talking about?
I don't know. It's like I hear you and it
Crazy,
didn't even
huh?
make sense.
Well, you
Oh,
make the sense,
man.
buddy. Just ask this girl here a question and make all the sense you want, courtesy of us. Go ahead.
Do you need sense? I mean, what is really sense, you know?
Time is ticking away.
I don't know. It's like
We need your response now.
It's like what?
I know you guys are drugs or something.
What?
talking about the bridge run.
You tripping, boy.
He must have
What?
hit into a concrete abutment.
No,
Okay,
no,
well, anyway, we're
nothing
studying
like
for- we're
that.
studying for
Nothing
our
like
exam
that.
now.
It's all good. It's all
Cramming
good.
for an exam.
What you up to?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Word.
Why not? What the hell you doing up at 4 o'clock in the morning doing nothing? Why don't you get off your ass and do something?
I'm high myself, so.
That's forthright and straight advice.
So you hang up at like you like hang out till 5 o'clock in the
Now
morning
let's
just
not
because you're by yourself?
hang on to any of our hang-ups.
Right on, man. Well, what's up with you? What are you doing at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Like I don't know. It's lack of sleep.
He's walking the floor.
couldn't
He-
sleep?
He's got insomnia, you see.
Were you lonely? You couldn't sleep? You decided to turn on the radio and
Take
find
two of
out what the
these blue
freaks are doing on the
pills.
air?
I
Yeah,
guarantee you'll
like,
sleep
I heard
through
you guys
it.
and I was what are
Were you
talking about?
tripping? Were you like, what's going on?
That throw rug in there.
Like that?
You
Like,
always
what
trip
is
over
going
it when you
on?
come
I'm
into the room.
confused.
The ottoman
You know
by
what?
the door. You
What?
trip over
What's your
that.
name?
Eddie.
Eddie, I do the same thing every Thursday. I think to myself, what is going on? I'm confused. And I come down here and I figure it all out. 5 o'clock in the morning hits and I'm like, I get it all now.
Well,
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
Put your
Yeah.
finger on it.
So you just gotta listen
Yeah.
to what?
You talk sexy. I'm like,
You like it?
yeah.
Right on. Well, you do too, Eddie. You got a nice voice.
Think so?
Yeah, it's good. But you know what? You just need to like keep on with the keep on listening, and you'll figure it all out. It won't be as confusing anymore after a few minutes, okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yes, her advice is well taken. You've got to focus in on the locus and get some traction in the action.
Perfect.
Oh, how relaxing that was. Nearly
I was holding my
passed
breath
into
during all that. I
another
was
realm, yeah.
pretty anxious for that young man. He was.
Yes,
There were
it's-
some
he's
real
fine now.
questions.
Remember.
I know. I
It's
just
fine.
I can just breathe easily now.
Look how
because,
Christ's blood
was
streams.
worried
in the
about him.
front of it.
I know.
all of these young men calling
So
tonight.
misled.
Yeah, just without direction. They
No,
should
but
continue
I-
calling for
That's what my quest is.
848-4425.
I'm
She can
here.
help you.
I am here for all of them.
For all of you.
Yeah. It's a hard job, you know? It really is just keeping everybody in line and making sure everybody kind of gets it.
Yep, taking names and.
We have another lost soul.
And then Glitter Girl and Eddie fall in love and they get married and they live happily ever after for a while, and then they start fighting, and then there's
Yeah.
abuse.
Uh-oh.
And then she gets a restraining order.
Uh-oh.
and
Abuse,
then
eh?
it's-
All right, now we're getting real.
When do I kick his ass?
Then they were on
Are
cops.
in the house, and then the phone calls at 4.
Uh-oh, no, not the
and
phone calls.
Screaming and yelling.
Eddie!
And,
I wanna
Eddie,
see
go away, Eddie!
the European
Get your
version.
cracker ass off my lawn! Eddie!
and
That's
then
that
it
little
falls
statue.
down.
No, Eddie!
Jude.
No! No, stop.
Uh-oh, he got frightened.
He.
See,
Yeah,
the-
because
the
I outdid
reality,
his
that's-
ass.
That's right, the reality of it all just overwhelmed him.
No.
No,
From
please
the
don't say
frenzied
boogie down.
exertions you're about
That's
to make.
I mean, we will have the party. You just watch.
Okay, I'm watching.
Now
Do you have your
everybody,
bell-bottoms on?
everybody gets to see my moves at last.
Okay, I've got my binoculars.
Want to do some cool crossfades? Whoa, nice kind.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, never mind. It's just a radio thing. She's really cute, really.
So you people are really on the radio?
No.
No, it's all a figment of your imagination.
Do you think people would let
When
this
we're
stuff on
on,
the air?
we're really on.
Oh, no, wait, you're on my radio. You got onto my radio. It's like a phone interference.
What a delusion the boy has. I'm afraid
Where are you,
we're
son?
on everyone's radio.
Okay, I'm in Norway.
They're in everyone's
We're in Norway too.
Oh.
All right, I'm getting a wee bit tired. I am. How are
Well,
you
what would
feeling?
be rejuvenating? What would make you dance and sing?
A bit of...
Actually, a few shows back, we had going on.
No, don't
We
say it to be
did.
true.
We did, and everyone thought it was just those damn silly tapes we play all the time. But no, it was actually being recorded. Ask him; he'll admit it.
You know
It's
what?
the
I think I
truth.
heard about this. Wasn't they were in the bathroom or something?
Yes, they went up into the bathroom to do their heathen
wasn't he-
rituals.
and they're heaving.
They were
Wasn't he-
heaving. Oh yes, heaving like a stormy storm at sea. Be dad.
Tell me a bit about the man. Wasn't he quite a lover? I heard.
A Latin type, you might say, a real Rudolph Vassalino. Yeah, the boy did so. And the wee leprechaun took the measure of his foot with a wooden rule. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drive you away with this interminable leprechaun story. Well,
So there.
I try to make it more explicit. One can only do what one can.
The leprechaun thing was good.
Let's just lie back in the hot, bubbling mineral water and kick our feet a little bit
Ooh, that feels good.
to stir the water around our toes.
I really needed this. Thanks, honey, for taking me up here.
Feels like a second skin, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels great. So.
Weird.
She'd like to stay and taste her first champagne. Look at that curtsy. Well, there she goes, auf Wiedersehen off into the night.
And now she, like you, will listen to us on the radio.
Yeah, she should turn her car radio on, and we can follow her all the way home with
sure
our
they will.
broadcast. So,
And
just
we'll rub our little radio bodies all
flip
over her.
your radio dial
How
on,
nice.
Camille, and turn to 94.1
See, and that's not getting
FM.
on the video. That's the sad part.
Well, I know. It's dubbed, looped. What do you call it? You know, they can do anything these days. And special effects.
And they
are
do
fantastic.
everything. They just did everything. You're
Oh.
supposed to be tired. Now go to bed. Go upstairs and go to bed.
Is that her on the monitor?
Yeah, she's being naughty.
Nodding out.
She can't help it. That's right. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I didn't see the accent on the second. Accent grave on the second aigu.
Down along the rocky shore, some make their home. They live on crispy pancakes of yellow tide foam. Some in the reeds of the Black Mountain Lake, with frogs for their watchdog.
Wait, he's doing this thing for
All
our
night
special
away.
friend who's now driving away from the station, thinking about leprechauns.
High on the hill.
With her right hand, and she's driving with her left
Are you
hand.
going to put strawberry jam on those pancakes?
Sure.
He's now so old.
The European style, eh? And then we'll put chili on the mango. There we go. It's just like swimming backwards and upside
Astro
down.
in there.
Yeah.
Swimming backwards through time.
Astro
that
is here, but he's not in the building. He's outside in the car.
He's a good dog, but his superpowers can be a trial to us all.
Okay, now we're emptying the
Elroy?
liquid slack back into the reservoir because in
Elroy?
17 minutes, well, Elroy's dead.
You see, I was at this meeting, and it was, you would have enjoyed it because both Mr. Law and Mr. John said that Subgenius was dead and that nobody would come to a Subgenius show, and therefore they wanted to do it their way, and each way was completely different and would clash, and both insisted on the way of it. Yes, that's right. They think their idea was one that
We
caused
all
this
think our
vast
idea is the
crowd
one
of
that's- yeah.
shuffling, shambling drunks to shuffle into the crowd.
And here they come now. Careful there.
They'll
I'm
be
talking
throwing
that,
things.
That lady
they'll be
driving too slowly.
talking loudly while we attempt to do our shtick. Oh, I can see it now.
Intoxicating.
Horrible.
Well, whatever happened
hideous
to the?
night
I like
of
the
full humiliation.
Not the way to go.
the Channel X. No, the game show format's wonderful.
Well, I like it, but Mr. Law does not like it and has staged a mini mutiny. Instead, he wants members of different religions sitting at an oval table hashing it out.
Well, I was going to do. I mean, that's what I hope for the game show is different
Sort of
religions.
like King Arthur's Round Table. A round table of religions. There'd be Subgenius, of course, and Bishop Joey, First Church of the Last Laugh. There'd be Frank Moore and anybody else who was a religious icon.
I saw a round table
Sounds good to me.
in the middle
Pizza.
of the street the other day.
Oh, really? And how did that happen? Someone abandoned it.
I just saw it, and it was in the middle of the street.
It didn't work for King Arthur
And
either.
I saw CPS comes in, and
No, these are little like lawn gnomes, except more malevolent looking. Ah, well, what can you do? You know, my dear former home of Arizona has now been completely occupied by Africanized bees. And when someone like me from San Francisco goes there, all dressed in black, why, there's nothing that irritates those killer bees more than seeing a large black object. They fly right over there and they deliver thousands of stings right into your delicate quivering epidermis. And not only that, they don't stop and they're mad for days. They don't quiet down like a hive of regular bees. They keep agitated. I tell you, it's a rum thing for poor old
kind of
Arizona.
raid around in a case like that.
Yes, Arizona is a perilous land.
But make sure
you could be caught by the evil ogre of Phoenix, Joe
He's talking about the
Arpaio,
state troopers.
and put in his horrible torture dungeon. But further on down toward Mexico, in fact 67 miles away from the Mexican border, there is a place enchanted in the foothills of the mountains where strange beings from earlier ages still walk, unencumbered by the trammels of mortal
They drink whiskey.
Kind of silly. Worship the rag garbage. Yeah,
Well,
after the
no.
Vietnam vets leave, then you'll have people like passing that. Well, I won't even say it's
Everybody
petunia.
knows that when William Tell made his famous overture, he shot
Well,
the
caller, what happened?
head off his son, Apple. Oh, I was going to tell the story of how...
This scenario of,
Which scenario would that be?
you know, I've heard about this, hysterectomy procedure.
Rectum improper se.
Again.
Hysterectomy?
Yeah.
His or her.
The hysteria
rectum.
that you feel is not directly from
not,
that. But
Not rectally inspired.
Oh. Circulation?
Look, hysteria used to be thought to be a mental condition exclusive to females.
Exclusive to fleas?
Females, and the source of it being the womb. Therefore, you remove the womb, and there's no womb for hysteria. See?
I didn't know
A hysterectomy, thus.
A flea could...
No, fleaweed.
No, fleas can't do nothing.
Hysterectomized.
Fleas can't do squat,
But
and the rectum
fleaweed
of a
can
flea
do
is too
a
small,
lot.
even for
I
the
don't think
weest, tiniest perverts in the land.
Fleas are even perverts.
Fleas are indeed, as all parasites are. You're coming perilously close to making my point for me. But do you have a question?
Well, I just want to know...
That in itself is praiseworthy. Wanting to know what it is that makes the trees to bud, and the leaves to change color, and the dog to bark as he runs through the fields, and the tiny toy airplane to crash into the neighbor's house.
I think it is, huh?
Well, is that your question?
I don't think I have any questions.
Is that the sole sum of the interrogation that you have for us? Let us whiz back through time to the very beginning of things.
Everything's gonna be alright.
We're taking the high road to find out if, as the caller suggests, everything's going to be alright. So come on, little caller, don't you be uptight.
What road you take?
Well, we take River Road, then we go out by Golf Links and turn on the Wet
Get
Trails
up to
Road,
Stony Point, and then
off
you're
to
there.
Rockham Road and
Main Street,
Rockin' on
Broadway.
Ranch Road.
Even going up the red light
And
district
we
if you
can
want.
head over to Cheatham and down
There you go.
highway. As long
Okay,
as you
we're
take
here.
the big loop, you don't have to
We
go
have
through
arrived.
Buckeye and then
At the end of the show. You've been listening to 5 hours
a
How's the
fine first-class show. And you know, next week the same conditions will prevail. Instead of too little of us, you'll hear too much. It is true that, as a wise man once said, too much is always better than not enough.
I think next week
But
we'll
when
have
you hear
Mr.
the-
Lucky on,
Oh, we will? Well, that
Sure,
ought to be
why not?
great.
singing his classic songs.
Well, you heard all about the parade, so be there. And you'll hear about other wonderful things, notable wonders and undertakings. We shall tell you of them. You can come, and we will be there. And we're always with you on the show. For once you've listened to the show, for any length of time, at any time, the show will always be with you. You will never be able to stop hearing it. It will go on and on, and it will be rerun again and again. Like the beating of your heart, like the twittering of the birds in the trees, the blowing of the wind in the branches, the sound of the power mower, and the teenage kids doing donuts in the street out in front of the house, and the irritating children's Saturday morning TV show that's on, and the garage band that hasn't even limbered up to start playing, and the annoying woman from the daycare center who's looking for an escaped kindergartner, and the callers themselves. You know, as long as the callers keep paying their $2, it'll support the show and the kind of
Lines
broadcasting.
and lines and lines of callers here.
All right.
I haven't called for a while here.
Turn that caller to the Colbin
I'd
Dam.
rather remain anonymous.
Okay, we can do
anonymous?
that.
I want to remain anonymous.
Okay, no problem. No problem at all, because we are out of here.
That was Anonymous Joe.
Bye now.